All right, so we're continuing my quarantine beginner video series. And what we're going to look at today, we're going to look at a couple basic chords. And we're going to look at, my last video was 2-finger chords, now we're going to look at 3-finger chords, a D. This is going to be the first chord we look at. Now we're going to formulate this chord by putting finger 1 on string 3, fret 2. Finger 2 goes on string 1, fret 2, and finger 3 goes on string 2, fret 3. Okay, it's a 4-string chord. But now when playing this chord, if you accidentally hit the A chord, not a big deal because A is a part of the chord, but it does turn into what's called an inversion of the chord. So we're looking for 4 strings, and once again, if you accidentally hit 5, it's okay. Now a trick I use, you may notice, my thumb is actually muting string number 6, just in case that's accidentally hit. It's like an insurance. But anyway, here we go. Okay, so we got your D chord. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to do that typical strum that we talked about on the first video. We're going to go down, down, up, down. And the count is 1, 2, and 4. Okay? Now our next chord we're going to do, now watch this, you're going to leave the 3rd finger right there, not going to move it, and we're going to do what's called a C2 chord. This is a great songwriting trick that a lot of professionals use. I mean, it goes on and on. I mean, here it is. See, so it's used, and I can go on and on. There's so many songs that this chord's used. Great chord. So we're looking at D and C2. Now C2 is a 5-string chord. Now notice we leave our 3rd finger here, and we're going to put our 3rd finger is on string 2, fret 3. Our 2nd finger is going to go on string 5, fret 3. Our 1st finger is going to go on string 4, fret 2. Okay, and it's going to sound like this. Okay, great chord, I love it. Okay, so we're looking at D and C2. Okay, so let's look at it now. So here's what we want it to sound like. We want to go 2 measures per chord. We're going to go down, down, up, up, down, 1, 2, and 4. Now we're going to change chords. 1, 2, and 4, down, down, up, down, and then you change again. So we're just going to go between these 2 chords right here, okay? Now, your objective, now when you first start practicing this as a beginner, what you want to do is you're going to play it like this, and you're going to probably leave space in between to formulate your chord. You're going to probably stop and get your chord, you know, formulated correctly, get your fingers in the right spot, and then you're going to go like this. Okay, so now your goal is to do it without stopping it. You can slow it way down to be able to change a chord in time. It's more important to change your chord on time than to play it faster. So watch this, watch. Nice and slow. 1, 2, and 4, 1, 2, and 4, 1, 2, and 4, 1, 2, and 4, 1. See, it's a great chord songwriting little thing. Just those 2 chords, you can sing about anything, and so you can write lyrics to it and have fun with that. I'm going to show you more stuff that you can do with this in my future beginner series. So stay tuned. And everybody practice, subscribe.